Hey everyone, it's 40k time today. Now, Tech Priest Andy has been hard at work and in secret has created a brand new army for the channel, which we are going to showcase today. So we are going to have a knightly battle in a ancient forest as Andy's brand new army, his Imperial Knights, take on two knight households and try and destroy a chaos altar. Bam. Yo, we're back.
Yeah.
You've been busy, haven't you?
Yeah, you did bug me for a couple of days. I had a couple of days off work, so I painted the entire army.
He's done well there. He's in secret. I didn't even know he was doing it. Then next minute he sends me a message like, "Oh, painting the night army." I'm like, "Oh, sick." And what happened today? Gamesworkshop have revealed.
Yeah, you revealed the new knight.
So
So now I've got to paint a new knight.
Hey, it worked out all right for us though, didn't it? Like timing wise. So
Well, maybe for you, but Gamesworkshop seems to be releasing Space Wolves then night immediately after.
Yep,
So that's my money gone.
your wallet's gone. Your wallet's it's game over. But yeah, new night codex was announced today. We're doing a game knights versus knights. There might actually be a Chaos Knight reveal as well, possibly by the time we've done filming this video. But yeah, that's great timing on our part. Oh, we like linked in like. But yeah, your army looks absolutely sick. You've got loads of four drill bits. You've got bits from Tarot Model Maker. Yeah. If you know, I'm always working on my Iron Warriors, and I've got the Iron Warrior themed knights. But if you've seen the channel, you know that where the army's at the moment. I'm always slowly working on that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this nightly throwdown. We've done a few modifications how we normally play the game as well, haven't we? So we can make it a little bit more of like a engine kill sort of themed game. See we can take out as many of the knights as we can. So we'll show off Andy's new knight army. Let's do it. Okay, like I said, Andy's been very, very busy, and you've come out of nowhere with this. So, Andy, what are we looking at here then, mate?
Yeah, so this is my new knight army. I know I've got another one over there. But this is House Nansus. Now, I haven't actually named any of these knights yet. So, we'll see what they do today.
See how they get on in the game. If people have name suggestions, we love name suggestions. So, obviously, Andy's got this brand new army. What did you say the house is called?
Nansus.
Nansus?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So they're during the heresy, then their home will get invaded and all killed by the orcs.
All right, okay.
So I'll go and beat up Gazgul with this knight army rather than my other one.
Revenge. Right, okay, sick. Well, it's a sick colour scheme, and you've done all the transfers and everything, and look wicked.
Yeah.
So, what rules-wise, what we're looking at, what we're doing?
So, knight army, obviously, they've got the code chivalric. So they can choose one of two abilities. They're going to lay low the tyrant again. So if they kill your warlord, I become honoured. So my next command phase, I get 3 CP.
Okay.
And instead of a 6+ feel no pain, which I'd get from the noble lance rule, which is a detachment rule, that goes up to a 5+.
Okay. And is that what you're going for detachment-wise?
Yeah. So, well, I only got the choice of noble lance or how I'd make, but this is a 2,000 point army.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'd have more expensive knights.
But as far as I'm aware, you can pick with your detachment, you can either have feel no pain or you can have something else, but you're going for the feel no pain version.
No, they always get feel no pain. They can choose, well, with the army rule, the culture of Alec. So, because I'm going to try lay low the tyrant, I get to reroll 1 hit roll, reroll 1 wound roll whenever I attack.
Okay.
The other one is I get +1 to move in advance rolls. That's reclaim the realms, that's claim your home objective.
All right, okay. Right, fair enough.
So I'm just going to go for the rerolls, I think.
Right, let's go into the unit enhancements then, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your warlord, yeah?
Yeah, so it's Knight Nogara. So he's got the enhancement Unyielding Paragon, so you always lose a point of AP when you're attacking him.
Okay, yeah.
Then all the knights have got 2 abilities. They have their own one, which is his Auto Repair Simulacra, so he always just does D3 wounds in my command phase.
Sweet.
And then he has a Bondsman ability which he can apply to the smaller knights. So his is give one of the smaller knights ignores cover.
Right, okay.
Now his gun looks very impressive, but it's probably not.
Okay.
Not in this game anyway. So he's got 12 shots, he's got state hits 2, but there's no AP.
Right, because it's, what is it? It's a lightning gun?
Yeah, it's a lightning cannon his.
A lightning cannon, okay.
Yeah, we just have a plasma gun instead of his little heavy stubber.
And is this a Forge World kit?
Yeah. So I think that's the very first night I actually ever bought.
All right, okay.
Finally built him and painted it.
Right, he's sick.
Yeah.
He's sick. So he's like a more Admech-y style
Yeah,
knight.
so It's like both siege claws have every flame, but he's got a rad cleanser. So he's got like anti-infantry 2+ on that, but it's only strength 2.
What is this claw count as? Is it?
It's a Hecaton siege claw. It's just like a Thunderstrike gauntlet. So one option for damage 8 with 4 attacks, or you can sweep so he gets 8 attacks, but it's only damage 3.
Right. Okay.
He's half his strength.
Right. Sweet. Who's this long-legged boy?
Yeah, I also really like the Strastas, especially when they release them in plastic. So that is the Knight Castigator with his heavy bolt, or his bolt cannon. So his bolt cannon is just like the Avenger bolt cannon on your guy, but it's twin linked.
Okay.
Then his sword is just like a Reaper chain blade. So he's got a 12 attack sweep, 4 attack stab.
Okay.
So his abilities, which won't, well, until he turns into a load of cultists, wouldn't have mattered. So he can suppress enemy units. So after he's shot them, he can choose the one unit that's not a monster or a vehicle, and they're -1 to hit until my next turn.
Oh no, my cultists.
Yeah. Then his abilities, he can give another give an armager with his bonds of ability, sustain hits 1 and improve the AP by 1. I mean, his Hellburn's actually going to be, should be pretty nasty if you're anywhere near him.
All right, sweet. We're done. He's got an enhancement, this big lad.
He's got the Revered Knight enhancement, so he improves leadership by +1 per knight within 6 inches of him. It goes up to 12 per command.
That's actually handy, isn't it? Because it's like it counters the Chaos Knight rule, so it's pretty good.
For this,
We've got another long boy.
yeah, you might recognise the core of this one from playing with Sam with his Knight Lancer. But I've added a few bits from Taro, the model maker, on this.
Oh, I love Taro. His stuff's awesome.
Yeah, so he's got a new shield and a new head. Because this is like that open shield that comes with from Gamesworkshop.
Yeah, the sprue shield.
Yeah. So his main attacking weapon is obviously his lance, so he can either use it like a taser for a 12-inch shot, but more importantly is when he's fighting with it. So again, it's damage 8 if he's stabbing, or 3 if he's sweeping, but he should be wounding Chaos Knights on a 2+ if he gets the charge.
Yes.
Then his bondsman ability is he can give one of my armagers advance and charge.
Okay.
And his own ability is he can always tank shot for free, even if it's only been used.
Even if it's all right, okay.
Yeah, so charge somebody else in first, and then have him charging the tank shot for free.
I didn't realise it was that good. I thought it was like you just got it for free. Sweet. Does he have an enhancement?
Yes, he's got the Banner of Macarius Triumphant, so he has sticky objectives.
Sweet. Okay, on to the armagers. So, who are these sexy-looking boys?
Yeah, so these are the couple of Forge World models. These are Knight Moira, or Armager Moirax. So, the one on your left, he's got 2 lightning locks, so smaller versions of the big lightning cannon on the other guy. No AP, should get loads of hits. Then the other guy, he's got a Siege Claw, again, just like the big knight. Fewer hits, but hopefully the same amount of damage. He's got a Volkite Volguier,
Okay.
which has devastating wounds just like your big guy.
Okay, yeah.
So basically the smaller like amalgamations of 2 Arhu Knights. So their abilities are, they've got protection protocol, so they can always heroically intervene for 0, even if it's not being used by another unit.
Cool. I like to imagine that this claw's going to pick up my cultists like they're teddies in an arcade.
Yeah. Yeah, you see sticking out that claw as well as a little eye rad cleanser. Well, a little rad cleanser, got a little radiation gun underneath his arm.
All right, okay. So you can. So when you've grabbed all the cultists, you can like melt him.
Yeah, just like that dreadnought on the old Dawn of War.
Yeah. Class. Then I think we're slightly more familiar with what these two are.
Yeah. So left of the Hellburn will never get to use his rules because if he's an Avenger objective, he gets 2+ anti-fly.
Right.
So one day somebody will bring a plane gun to shoot her. And he is a Wargrave, so when he charges, he gets sustained hits 1 on his melee weapons. So they do actually have guns on top. I forgot to pick them up when I was boxing up all night. So the Hellburn's going to have heavy stuff on the roof, and the Wargrave's going to have a melt gun.
Okay, so you're saying that this knight household was wiped out, where the planet was wiped out by orcs.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is
Millennium 42.
in Millennium 42.
Yeah.
And this has got anti-fly.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what I'll do. If this army fights against my orcs, I'll bring the Dakar jet. Just so we can use the anti-fly.
Stormboy's got fly.
But I don't have any. So I'll have to.
Helicopters, please.
Okay, so here's my 2,000 points of Chaos Knights. Now it's the Grotmus detachment called the Iconoclast Fiefdom, which is the detachment that allows you to take damned units. So you're damned, 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 and damned. They're not damned, they're demons, but that was to make the points up. Because you can take the damned units means you can take damned units, and then there's also another interaction between that. So you've got them in your army, you can take the cultists, but then you can use your cultists to feed into the knights and give them sustained or lethal hit by doing an equivalent of a dark pact, except instead of the knight doing the dark pact, the damned units do it, and they'll always take damage, unlike Chaos Space Marines, but if they fail, they take even more damage. So you lose. Now, there's something I got wrong last time I was using it. I thought it was you taking wounds. It's not. It's actually destroyed models. So you're either going to lose always D3 destroyed models, or if you fail, it's 2 D3 destroyed models, and it's even more when it comes to the big lad there, because he's got an enhancement, which means he always causes maximum damage, because he gets even more out of the Dark Pact than normal. And then you've also got the cultists themselves, or any damned units, they get to reroll 1s to hit and to wound if they are next to the 2 big knights. I don't think that makes much of a difference for the units that I'm using, but possibly if you take in units like, the accursed cultists, the ones with the torments and stuff like that, that might be much, much better. But for me, I'm just feeding souls into the knights to give them better shooting and better combat stats. And then the army rule for the Chaos Knights, which I believe has been buffed, actually. I believe they always get the more enhanced. I'll have to go back and check that just before we start. But the dread aura around the Chaos Knights that affect the leadership and allow me to wound easier against damaged targets, I believe that's been buffed. I will have a quick look at that before the game starts. But I'll go over the units and enhancements now. Okay, this is my Warlord. This is Despoiler. Now, before going to Despoiler, Andy checked, and yes, I was correct. They've now basically upgraded the army rule. So any enemy model within 12 inches of my Chaos Knights are -1 for battle shock tests, and if a unit is battle shocked, they are -1 to attack my Chaos Knights, and I get +1 to wound them. So I need to remember that, because that might come in super handy against Andy's Imperial Knights. Anyway, Despoiler, he's got an enhancement called Profaned Altar, which means he doesn't have to pick between sustained hits or lethal hits when we're doing the Dark Pacts for the damned. He gets both, but he causes maximum casualties to the unit that does it, which is why I've got a block of 20 cultists led by Firebrand to follow him around. He's got a Gatling gun, he's got a chainsword, stubber, missiles, flamer. His special rule is he gets to reroll 1 hit and 1 wound when he's shooting, and he has another one, I think a leadership one, which I always forget about, but I'll see if I can remember in this game. But he is from House Olympia, which, if you've been following the channel, you know that I'm slowly working on adding to this house till eventually I'll have 2,000 points, all of these stripy boys. Then we've got the War Dogs of House Olympia. On the left, we've got Brigand. In the centre, we've got Executioner. And on the right, we've got Stalker. I love calling them this because I feel like it's like Suicide Squad, or what was it, Transformers? One of the Transformer films, he introduced them all as if they're like the Suicide Squad thing. I think it's a really cool way of naming them. But yeah, we've got Stalker on the right there. He's a character, and he's got an enhancement called Pave the Way, so you can give Scouts 6 inches to 3 units of Damned. So they can just go legging it up. His rule is that he gets +1 to wound if he's picking on a target that is isolated more than 6 inches away from any friendly units. You've got Executioner. You're better at shooting units that are below half strength, I believe. For the keen-eyed amongst you, you know that Executioners can't have Havoc launchers, so that is a Havoc stubber right there. That's what that is. And then on the end, we've got Brigand. You get +1 AP when he's targeting the closest unit. And he's got Ballistic Steel 2+, so he's really, really good at shooting stuff down. He's armed with a Gatling gun, multi-melter, and a Havoc launcher on top. Bam! Then this is Knight Abominant of House Locke. House Locke are from the Maelstrom, like a mercenary army. So, an Abominant is a psychic knight. It can cause damage to your opponents in the movement phase, and he's armed with a... what is that thing? Volkite Combustor, Volkite Disintegrator, Summit. Anyway, it causes devastating wounds, so it can be very, very, very swingy. He's got quite a lot of attacks in combat though between his flail and he's got like a mace tail, like a stegodon, I believe. And yeah, I really like the model. I don't think his rules are particularly good, but he's got an enhancement, which his name I can't remember. It's the most expensive one for this detachment. It's 35 points. He can't be slowed down by anything. He can't have his movement stats affected. But more importantly, he has a 6-up feel no pain. And his mask pops off. And then we've got the 2 War Dogs of House Locke. We've got Carnivore and Brigand. And I don't know why, but these 2 just remind me of the 2 monsters from Ninja Turtles 2. I think one of them was called Tokka, and I can't remember what the other one was called. If you remember what the names of those 2 were. I think one was a snapping turtle and one was a dog, instead of them being Bebop and Rocksteady. Don't know why they did that. But anyway, Carnivores hit on a 2+, and they have movement 14, so he's a speedy doggo. And then Brigand, again, is the same, Bliss skill 2+, and gets +1 AP against the closest target. So now we'll go over the damned units. Okay, we'll go over damned units quickly. I've got cultists, they've got sticky objectives, and then I've got a unit of 20 of them because they are going to follow Despoiler around, because they're led by a cultist firebrand. He's got a big flamer, which is quite good, but more importantly, he allows them to re-roll leadership tests, which means there's a better chance I'll only take the 3 casualties instead of like 6 every time they feed some souls into the big knight. Just to make up the points, I've got 3 units of demons, 3 bases of nurglings. Don't be triggered by the oval bases, it's what they came with when I bought them. Oh wait, this isn't an Age of Sigmar video. Anyway, next up we've got, that's a unit of cultists, just cultist weapons, because Gamesworkshop took all the weapons away, unfortunately. Another 10 cultists, just for cultist weapons, cultist firearms, and then on the right we've got 2 units of 10 traitor guardsmen. They get +1 armor save, I believe, when they are on an objective they can control. And they've got a mix of weapons. They've got some chain swords, flamethrowers, plasma guns, missile launchers, grenade launchers. But they'll probably both of them will get scout from the Stalker, plus another unit of cultists, and they'll try and leg it to the mid-board objectives, and then obviously die to Chaos Knights, Imperial Knights beating them up. But that's the army. I really like this detachment. I don't have that much luck with it, but thematically I think it's great. So let's get into the game. Okay, let's go over the mission and deployment. So, mission, deployment is this sweeping engagement with the odd-shaped deployment zone. Purge the foe, we're playing that one because it's my favourite. That's, if you kill a unit, you get points. If you kill more units than your opponent in that battle round, you get more points. If you have an objective, you get points. If you have more objectives than your opponent, you get more points. I like it. It's good fun. Now, you're probably thinking, my God, Richard, what have you done, you fool? You haven't picked a mission special rule. That's because we're playing a Warhammer special mission rule today, because it's Knights on Knights. What we've decided to do in this game, Titanic Knights can Overwatch, it just costs 2 CP, which is what it should be anyway. Gamesworkshop rules maker people. So, and monsters should be able to tank shock as well. It's absolutely madness that like a Blight Hauler can tank shock you, but a Carnifex can't. Anyway, rant over. Let's go over deployment. So I've put cultists in the way of my knights. There's 20 of them in the way there. And nurglings to hopefully tie up and just clog the legs up of the knights with gore and bones and slow them down. And then my big knights who are behind can hopefully do something about it. You don't need to be as mad on the objectives in this game mode, because it's just have 1 or more than your opponent. You don't necessarily have to have them all. So then we've got, obviously both my big knights are just hiding behind rows of other things, and then I've got a little gaggle behind this set of trees. Now when I play terrain, I just always count everything as obscuring, so any footprint of trees, rocks with trees, they're all just obscuring, so you've got something to hide behind. That's just one tree, so you can just be cover. And then the board actually does end where Andy's big knight is over there. We're just still playing on the 60-inch. I just like to have like a bit of a backdrop so it looks nicer, doesn't it? So Andy, what have you done?
So I've got my cascading helmet down my left. Then my lancer, my war weapon come down the middle. Then my Magal and the 2 warrior rats. That's alright. So the lightning locks can go either way.
Yeah. Doesn't he look cool or holding that gap in the buildings with his shield? What an absolute badass. Do you want to go first? Do you want to go second?
I'll be honest with you, I don't really mind. I'm not going to be in range of your...
I need to do my scout moves.
Oh yeah, you need to do your scout
But
moves. I might decide after you've done your scout moves.
I can't remember whether you do scout moves before you roll or not.
I'm pretty sure you do.
It doesn't matter. We're just going to roll dice anyway. Who's going first?
Oh yeah.
You are.
Right, so now we need to check to see what
Doesn't matter. We're not going to leg it forward anyway. And is Volkite to blast some Nurglings?
Yep, so he hits with 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, we roll to hit.
Yeah.
How many abilities? So I'll do that. So, what's the toughness on it?
3 or 4, can't remember. What's your strength?
8, so it's going to be 2.
Your 2's regardless anyway.
Yep, so that's 1 devastating wound. Well, 2 devastating wounds and 3 wounds.
Yeah,
No AP.
Invulnerable saves for the Nurglings. I need to check if they've got a 5 up save or not. Let me check. Nurglings only have a 6 up invulnerable save, so that's 2 bases popped by the Volkite. Who's next?
Right, so the other Moirax. I didn't want to have to do this, but he's going to have to put all the shots in it. I need to make sure they die.
Okay, into the cultist, yeah?
Yep, into those last 2 colours.
Okay.
So 12 shots. Right. So
This is all the lightning hits into those 2 cultists.
So I'll take my reroll.
Okay.
That's 5, 10, 14.
And he ignores cover as well?
He ignores cover, yeah.
Alright, okay, so I've only got to pass 13 6 up saves.
Good luck.
What do you think? I didn't. Who would have thought it? That gives you 4 points.
Yeah.
The big, what's that thing called?
Shockland. Oh, that's a Lancer.
Lancer. He's going to try and he's going to use the taser version of his lance to zap this last Nurgling base, because Nurglings actually got better. They now affect everything except Titanics with their -1 to hit, but it's only in combat now.
Yeah, plus get him out of the way, brothers try.
Yeah, move block.
Stick me in that corner.
Yeah.
So 6 shots. So he's hitting on 3s. So again, he's got sustained hits 2.
So it's a full house.
Yep, but then I get a reroll to hit. Oh, I get another 2.
Nice.
Strength 6. So did you see how toughness 4?
The toughness 4, yeah, I believe.
Right, so it'll be 3 to him. And then I get 1 reroll to him.
Yeah.
So 5 wounds.
Yeah.
No AP. And 2.
I made 3 saves there.
So
What damage is that?
Damage 2 each.
Oh, damage 2 each. Alright, okay, so they popped. No, I like to imagine that, you know, like you can see the skeletons, little skeletons as they get into like the gremlins, yeah. Next up, the Abominants getting shot at by both the Armiger, what's that thing called?
That's a Helverin.
A Helverin, and is he a Castigator, yeah, with his twin-linked Gatling gun.
That's out of the Castigator.
Castigator with his big twin-linked Mega Bolt, I think.
Yep, so...
It's the wound, but this gun is twin-linked, I believe, yes?
Yep. So that's 3 so far. Just the 3.
What's the AP of that gun?
AP -2, damage 2.
Okay. Pass 2 of them actually, so that's 2 damage goes through, and I've got Feel No Pain 6 up. So you take 2 wounds off the Abominant, put it down to 20. Next up, the Helverin. He's already took a wound off my Abominant with a heavy stub around. Next up, it's auto cannons.
Yep. So he's got sustained hits 1.
Yep. Yep. Inbuilt reroll as well.
Yep. So 1 reroll. Yep. So
beautiful.
Then another 3.
Beautiful.
So strength 9 to be 5 to wound.
Yep.
Oh, you had to mess it up, didn't you?
You get 1 reroll to wound because of your night rule.
Yeah.
Nicely done. So it's 4.
AP -2 for him.
Okay.
And damage 3 at bottom.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if I can claim any cover off that. I don't think I can, so it'll be 5 and 6. Oh, that wasn't as good. Were they damage free?
Yeah, damage 3 each.
Alright, Feel No Pains. Feel No Pains. 10 damage, took off it there. Bam. It's an Abominant left with 9 wounds left, and it's all that's left is charges. I think it's just going to be this mad lad here, isn't it?
Yeah, the Warglaive can advance the charge, and the Lancer will try and get to the cultists as well.
Okay, yeah, so start with the
Warglaive is in the way. Yeah, he's
rolled a big 11. And then next up the Lancer. He's rolled a 10 as well. Bam.
Yeah, they'll both be able to get it from there.
Lovely. Okay, so Andy is going to tank shock with both the Armiger and the Lancer, because according to what it says on the app, you can do it after you've done it with somebody else. Yeah. So
the change tank shocks you got to do it when you complete the charge, which we overlooked. So
no.
The Warglaive should have gone in and done his tank shock and then the Lancer charge. But I don't think it would make a difference.
No, not when you rolled a 10. So who's this one?
So this is the Warglaive. So he does 4.
Yeah, so he donks 4.
And then the Lancer, he does 6. No, 5, sorry.
5, so 9 cultists dead already. Okay, so after the casualties were removed from the cultists, I chose to take them off from this end, so the Lancer isn't able to pile into this unit that he charged anymore, but because you charge, you can still do a pile in, so he can just jump into the unit of Traitor Guardsmen instead if he wants to, which I think Andy will do, and he'll just lance them up a bit.
Yeah.
So do you want to do your Warglaive first into the cultist, yeah?
Yeah, so he's going for his sweep, so he gets 8 attacks, but he gets to stay hit 1 because he charges on that.
Yeah. He gets a reroll as well.
He gets 1 reroll. So
beautiful.
So
Beautiful. Full house +1.
Yep. Strength 8.
Yes, a 2. 2s all day.
And I get 1 reroll.
Yep.
That'll be 2, 4, 6, 7.
I imagine it's got AP on that, yeah?
AP minus 2 damage 1.
Yes, that's 7 cultists killed by him. Okay, next up, the Lancer's piled into the Traitor Guardsman. He's going to do a sweep mode with his lance.
Yep, so 10 attacks on 2s. They get a reroll. So all it. No sustained hit.
No assist or anything like that. Okay.
Yep. Strength 10 though, so wound on 2s.
Yep.
Yep, so all 10.
What's the AP?
Minus 2.
Okay, that's he killed the entire unit in 1 swing.
Yep, and he's just going to stand there because he's not even objective.
My Firebrand and my cultist attack back and managed to take 2 wounds off the armature. How would you like that? So that's the end of turn. Let's do a scores. At the end of turn 1 for the Imperial Knights, and he scored 4 points primary because he killed a unit. Yeah. He killed 3 units really, but maybe it's overkill. And then 4 points on your secondary because you did engage on all fronts in all 4 quarters, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because your armature over there charged across to get away from the centre. Okay, Chaos Knights, turn 1. Okay, turn 1 for the Chaos Knights. Now, not to be outdone by Andy, this is a channel first. I have also gone for fixed objectives as well. I know, whoa! I've picked Assassination and Bring It Down, of course, because Knights versus Knights. So we need a bit of engine kill action going on. And Assassination, because all of Andy's big Knights are characters, so there's 15 points there. And I've got 2 CP. Let's go over what's happening. So, these 3 Knights have all moved out to engage the Lancer, because it's a character, and it's Bring It Down. This little Knight armature is battle shocked because my Abominant moved near it, and in the start of the shooting phase, I made it take a leadership test, which he failed. The Firebrand and his mates left combat because they're not battle shocked. My Abominant is battle shocked and he's on 3 wounds because he moved, and Andy overwatched him with the armature with some fluky rolls. He knocked another 6 wounds off it with his auto cannons. My Carnivore and my Stalker are moving up to engage the Lancer in combat, assuming the shooting phase does not go well. The Cultists are just getting in the way of any other fancy long leg boys. Another Brigand, so basically everything can see that Lancer. So if it's still alive at the end of this turn, I'll be very, very upset. So it's over to my shooting phase. Oh, and I rolled absolutely terrible, and I did no mortal wounds because when you're at the end of the movement phase, you can take mortal wounds from being near my Abominant, but I fluffed both the rolls up, so that was a good start. Shooting phase. This Brigand is actually going to try and take out the armature first. It's going to do a dark sacrifice from that unit with the Firebrand. So they passed, so I lose 3 models from this squad. But this now gains... What do I want? Do I want sustained hits or lethal hits against that? Got a Gatling gun and a Havoc launcher. I'll probably go...
You're within 12 of your melter. You get your melter for.
I think I'll still go for lethals because I've got a Gatling gun and a Havoc launcher, so lethal hit. First up, his Melter Gun might just take it out in one go, so Melter Gun, 2 shots, hits on a 2. Both hit, wounding on a freeze. Why freeze? Oh, the strength 12, these aren't they? Yeah, both of them. So you're on your invuln save?
Yep, 5 ups.
Yep.
1 gets through.
Okay, so these are D6 plus 4, is it?
Yep.
9 damage from that.
No, I'll lose until
So you got 9 feel no pains, yeah?
Yep. So 6 ups. No, that's sausage.
Ooh, so I've got to get 1 wound off it with a Gatling gun. Yeah. Next up, it's Gatling gun. 5 6s. So that's only 3, but the AP minus 2.
Yeah, so it's going to be 5 8.
Yeah. So let's go past. We got to roll 2 6s.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Does.
Nice.
Screw you.
Nice. The Havoc launcher gets
1 shot.
4 shots, hitting on 2s. One of them's lethal. The other one. It's 2 armour saves.
No AP on that, is it?
No, it'll be AP -1 because you failed one.
Yeah. So
Can you roll 3 6s? You can. Do you explode?
He does.
He does explode. Let's have a measure. Let's have a measure. Wounds off the Lancer. 2 wounds off the Lancer.
And your guys, 3.
Take 3. Okay, right. Now, the reason why this has kind of scuppered my plans is because I need... as soon as a unit of cultists is destroyed, any phase, I can spend 2 CP, which is what I've got. Yeah? So you've just destroyed my cultists. So I want to...
5 only have 2 wounds, like
No, the cultist unit...
Oh, yeah.
So the cultist unit is dead, so I'm spending my 2 CP so I can bring it back.
Right.
So I've got 20 cultists coming back, but I've not got no CP left.
Yeah. So I'll take my field no pain for the Lancer. Nah, he takes 2 wounds,
So-
down to 23.
He's got 23 left.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so that's got us our first engine kill. I've got a unit of 20 cultists now in Strategic Reserve. That firebrand is, I'll take you all on. Next up, because this Lancer's now out on his own, it activates the Stalker's rule of getting +1 to wound. So he's going to try and pick on the Lancer. So I'll tell you what I'll do a Dark Sacrifice on that unit of cultists next to him, who they fail their test, so I lose D3 +3, I believe. So I just lost 5 cultists for this, so this better pay off. Dragon's Breath Spear at the Lancer. I've got sustained hits. If I could roll a double 6, that would be super duper. No, but I got a hit though, which will wound on a 3+, which did wound, so it's on your invulnerable save, mate.
Yeah.
Failed it, that's D6 +4 damage. That's 9 damage off your Lancer from the Stalker. Feel no pains.
Well, he passed 2 of them. So
7 damage.
yeah.
It was on 23, so it's now down to 16 wounds on the Lancer, yeah?
Yeah.
Next up, the Abominant. He is going to take on the Lancer. I think I'll do a Dark Sacrifice on those troopers in the woods. They passed, so I lose D3 of them. I lose 2 of them. Okay, sound. Now, 9 shots from his Volkite Disintegrator into the Lancer. Oh, I'm damaged though, so I'm going to go for sustained hits because I want the devastating wounds. But I only hit on a 4 though, unfortunately. Stop teasing me with those 3s. Oh, nice one. So I've got 3 extras, 3 missed. So there you go. Now if I can roll a bunch of 6s, now that would be absolutely fantastic. Nice. And it's strength 12, so it wounds on a 4 anyway.
Yeah, so 2 saves.
So you got 2 saves, there's no AP on the gun.
Yeah, so 3s. Yeah, so they're fine.
Yeah, so you've got 9 feel no pains to take from the devastating wounds. So you take 8 more damage. What does it leave it on? 8 wounds remaining. Oof.
Yeah, I'll see where.
Okay, so these 2 knights can see down the gap of those 2. So we're going to go over to this carnivore now, who's now going to shoot at the Lancer, who's going to have 8 wounds remaining, and see how he gets on. Okay, next up, my despoiler. He's going to do a Dark Sacrifice on those Traitor Guardsmen. He'll do max damage to them if they fail, and, well, just max damage regardless. I'm going to put his entire firepower into the Lancer. And everyone's got 8. Yeah. I would rather not risk it. So, despoiler, everything it's got into the Lancer. Dark Sacrifice for the cultists, the Traitor Guardsmen, or they failed. That means I lose 6 Traitor Guardsmen for my trouble as well. Yeah, but because of Profaned Altar, my despoiler's getting lethal hits and sustained hits. Will start with his missiles because they're highest damage. So that's only 1 hit, reroll because of its rule. So it's 2 hits, and these are wounding on 5s. Reroll because of its built-in reroll rule. So that's 1 at -2. He gets through. That's going to be D6 damage. 6 damage off the.
that's 4 damage.
4 damage, leaving it with 4 wounds remaining onto the Gatling gun. Next up, it's big, juicy Gatling gun. Eat this. Ooh. So that's 5 lethals, and then these are hits, but I need to get 6s here. Okay, so that's basically 6 4 invulnerable saves. Oh, he failed. Oh, that's 10 damage. 10 damage. It's dead. Does it explode? Please don't explode. I've got too many models near you.
To explode, D6+2 as well.
Oh, he just topples over. Just topples over into the tree. All that leaves is my executioner, who's going to go for that Moirax there. So start off with stubber shots. 2 hits on him. Nothing. Right, big guns. Then these are strength 9. Your toughness is 10, so 5. Absolutely nothing. Bam. No charges from me. So let's do the scores. Okay, at the end of Chaos Knight's turn 1, I've scored 16.4 points on primary because I killed a unit, and then 12 points on secondaries because I did bring it down. I killed the little knight and the big knight for 8 points, and assassination is 4 points in fixed, so I got 4 points for that. So going into turn 2, I've got 1 CP and I've got 20 cultists in strategic reserve. So it's over to Imperial Knights turn 2. Okay, turn 2 for the Imperial Knights, and he's got 1 CP and he's still got an engage on the front, so he's still got to bring it down. Who'd have thought it?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Well, my Morlock with his Volkites moving on the back. He's getting ready to charge the back of your Brigand.
My goodness.
The Lightning Lock Moirax has moved back. He's got Ignor's cover on him again.
Yep.
The Magawa's moved forward. Then this Elvin's moved back into this table quarter.
Okay.
And the Castigate's moved into the far table quarter. So I'm in all 4 table quarters
All
again.
them bullets.
He's been given his sustained H1 next point of AP as well. So he's probably going to light up you, destroy them.
Okay. So shooting phase, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, the Megara is going to start the shooting phase off. He's going to put his plasma in his flamer. Well, it's not a flamer, it's like a radiation beamer or something, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's actually a twin one his, so...
Yeah, into this poor firebrand, and then his lightning cannon is going to try and take out the last 3 wounds on my poor abominant. We're not happy about this.
Yeah, so I'll start with the red cleanser. So, 1 hit. That's why I shot him with both. Wounds are 2 and strong. There we go.
Yeah, what's his AP?
No AP, ignore cover.
He passed. He's still alive. You're going to have to get him with your plasma.
Yeah, well, he gets 4 shots with his space plasma because you're in rapid fire range now.
Okay.
Well, then he gets a reroll to hit. Being a 9.
Yeah.
So he
2s.
moves on 2s.
Yeah.
And with the reroll.
3 of them.
Gets 3. AP minus 3, damage to a pop.
He is no longer alive. Goodbye, firebrand.
Yeah.
The lightning cannon at the abominant.
Yeah, so 12 shots. He's got sustained hit to 2.
Oh God, that
good.
was a terrible roll.
Yeah, so at least 4 can go back in those 2 original hits.
Yeah,
I've
strength.
used my reroll. No, I haven't used my reroll hit, have I? I've used my reroll to move.
Yeah, okay. Go on then.
So reroll hit.
Hey.
There we go, makes up for it, man. Strength 9 is good 5s.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
Okay. No AP.
No AP.
Okay, 2s. It's fine.
No, well.
Next up, the Castigator is going to draw his Gatling gun. He's going to also try and take out my poor abominant. You know, let rip.
Yep, so 18.
With your gun, I mean.
6 and twin.
Yeah, so 6s with rerolls.
Yep, so that's
2 so far.
3, 4.
Okay, yeah.
So that's AP minus 2, but you probably get covered from that.
Yeah.
Now you're hugging into that.
How many was it? 4?
Yeah.
So,
So
4
AP minus 1.
4 forbs.
Damage to a pot.
Okay. So
you have
4.
to pass 2 of these.
I have to roll 2 6s. We can do it. We can't do it. Oh,
Roll a 6 now, roll.
please no. Please don't roll a 6 now. No.
I mentioned before,
It
your
blew
bullets
up.
are out of range. But obviously, yeah, 2 little knights are.
Okay, my poor abominant's blown up my carnivore.
Takes
1. My stalker takes 5 mortal wounds. Oh, bugger. Okay, so that's the abominant gone. The carnivore's on 11 wounds. The stalker is on 7 wounds. And now you're going to try and target the carnivore more.
Yeah, with the Moirax here.
Moirax is 2 lightning cannons. 2 lightning, whatever they're called.
So he's hitting on 3s, but he's got sustained hits 2.
So it's full house.
Yep. Oh, he's got one we roll to hit as well, so we'll roll one of them. Yeah, so he gets an extra.
Full house plus 1.
Yeah. So he's spent 8, so it'll be 5 to 1. That's 1.
1 we roll.
Yep. I don't believe he didn't move with him. 2. No AP, damage 1 AP.
Alright, fine. Bounced off. Lightning on it, lightning.
So he'll shoot you spoiler in the back with his ball guy.
Alright. Go for it.
Yep, so hit for 3, gets a reroll.
What, all 4?
Yep, wound on 5s.
Okay. Reroll.
Yep, then he gets a reroll.
2.
So that's devastating wounds, 1 armor save.
1 armor save. So what's a devastating wound? 1.
Damage 2.
Oh, damage 2.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's down to 20 wounds on my despoiler.
Yeah, then.
Next up, we've got that Helver in there, targeting the despoiler.
Yeah. So again, he's got sustained hits 1. Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Naughty little, naughty bugger him. He's going to be dying next turn, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, then he gets 1 reroll. Yep, so. Then his strength now. So
5s, yep.
Yep. But he gets a reroll. So that's 4 AP minus 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's 3 damage off him, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, he's down to 17 wounds. Okay, so that's the shooting phase done with. So over here, the castigator, Andy's got a plan. What you're going to do is, because there's 5 cultists in front of him, you're going to try and make a charge.
Yeah,
Then tank shock him, kill the 5 of them, then pile into the stalker, yeah?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see if we can make the charge first.
Yeah. So don't spanner up your charge. No, you've made your charge.
I made the charge of 7.
Now you've got a tank shock to resolve, yeah?
Yeah.
Roll at least 5 dead.
Yeah. Doesn't look good.
You fluffed
he got
it.
1.
You've completely
He
fluffed it.
absolutely pasted 1 guy.
Really, really stood on 1. So the castigator's in over there, and then you're charging this. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, Moirax into the back of your brigand. Yeah, he's in.
And he's into the back, into my brigand, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, that's not sound. We don't like that. So here we've got 4 cultists versus a knight castigator. How do we think it's going to go, ladies and gentlemen? These are the hit rolls.
Yeah. And you get to reroll to hit.
Okay.
Well, last time here.
Okay.
So wounds on 2 wounds.
They're all dead.
Yep.
Andy's going to attack my brigand with his teddy bear grabbing claw.
Yep. So 4 attacks hit on 3s. Then I get a reroll. Yep, 2 hits from the
Reroll thing is so good for knights.
Yeah.
It does my head in.
Strength 12, so we wound on 3s.
Yeah, and a reroll.
Yep. All of them.
Yeah.
AP minus 3.
Okay.
And
So,
damage is D6 plus 2.
so if I oh right, okay. If I need a fluky roll of loads of 6s. I got 1 6.
Yep. So 3d6 plus 6.
Oh, you have absolutely
Oh.
spanned that so badly.
That's 10.
3, 6, 10. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So it's got 2 wounds remaining. Woo! That was lucky. Okay, big scores for Andy this turn. He did 12 on primary so far. You've killed, what, 2 units so far as well, yeah, for this turn. Whoever kills the most in the battle will get an extra 4 points. And then 10 points on secondaries. Puts you on 30 points in total, so it's over to Chaos Knights turn 2. Okay, turn 2 for the Chaos Knights. Funnily enough, I also still have Assassination and Bring It Down. I've got 2 CP. I can only do that restock cultist once per game, so I won't be doing that again. But, speaking of which, here they are. Feed on our souls, take me, take me. So, battle shocked carnivore stuck in combat with teddy bear grabber clawman. Despoiler's staying where it is because it's got a good shooting range, plus I don't like the overwatch from that lad because he's got sustained hits at the moment. We don't like that. Now, Executioner, Brigand, Stalker, Carnivore, you're all going to take on that Castigator. That's your job. That's what you're doing. Despoiler's going to sit back and just watch what happens, and it'll just direct its firepower wherever it needs to go. I'm not doing too well on primaries, but I think after this turn we'll have a better idea what's going to be happening. So shooting phase, all this lot, we're all going to blast him. Then we'll see what's happening. So, Andy with his last CP has rotated the iron shield of his castigator. I'm going to start with my stalker. He's got 2 shots from his demon breath spear. Oy! Hit twice. Wounding on 4s. Oh no, 3s. Because you're on your own. 1 wound. Your iron shield is not rotated enough, sir. Oh, you know what?
That's 5 damage.
1 CP, re-roll that to 5. So that is 9 damage off your castigator.
Yep.
8 damage off the castigator. Hell of a start. Both the Havoc's fired and I took another wound off it. Now, the Carnivore. One wounds I've got left now, 17.
Brigand.
Oh, Brigand, sorry. Brigand. It's got 16 left.
Yep.
Let's do it. First up, 2 Demon Breath Spears. Oos! Oh, I don't have any buffs. I don't know why I'm getting excited. That roll 2/6 means nothing. I need to roll 4 to wound it though. Oh, there's 1 through. Oh, he's failed it again. And I've just rolled 8 damage off it. It's gonna melt. Nice, nice. So it's 5 more damage taken off it. Havoc Launcher, 2 shots. 1 hit. Didn't do anything. Right, Gatling Gun. Gatling Gun, 2s to hit, but need 6s to wound. Just the one, mate, that -2. Yeah, so it bounced off. Next up, Executioner. I'll have to check whether its rule kicks in here. So my Executioner's rules activate, gets +1 to hit because target unit below half strength. So he's hitting on 2s, but first thing, Dark Sacrifice, so get lethal hits from the cultists who fail. So I lose D3 +3. I lose 6 cultists straight away. Ah! And then I've got, so let's go to the big gun straight away. Come here, dice. Right, these are hitting on 2s, 6s are lethals. So that's 1 lethal so far. I'll roll them all again. Wait, can I roll them all again?
Why are you rolling them all again?
Why am I rolling them all again? I'm completely cheating. That's not how it works. Right, doing things properly. Right, the 4 hits, these hit wound on 5s. Terrible, terrible shooting. Just 1. Yep, 3 damage. Yep, so 3 more wounds off it. It's now down to what?
8.
8 wounds remaining on the castigator. My Carnivore with 2 wounds remaining is now turned round. He's going to put his full firepower point blank into, what's that thing called?
Moirax.
Moirax.
You can't shoot his Havoc into him, so what are you shooting that with?
This is going to be its Demon Breath Spear.
Yeah, but where's his Havoc going?
Oh, who cares? Him over there. No one cares about that. We care about Demon Breath Spears in your face. Both hit. 1 wound. It's gone through. That's going to be D6 +4. 5 damage off you.
Yep, 5.
5 damage. It's got 5 wounds remaining, I believe. Oh no, that's 12 out of 10 and 12, yeah. So the Havoc Launcher over at him have some. 2 shots. Hit you once. Did nothing. Super duper. Gatling gun now. Gatling gun in the face. 5s to wound. Yeah, that is 1, 2, 3. -2. Yep, so 2 get through. Yep, so down to 5. Next up, my Despoiler. That's actually the last thing to shoot. He's going to put his missiles into the Helverin. Everything else, his Stubber, his Flamer and his Gatling gun is going into that, what is it, Moirax? I got the name right. But first things first, Dark Sacrifice. Sorry lads. They failed, so I lose 6 of them. That's it. I've killed 12 cultists this turn on my own. First things first then, let's do missiles. I've got lethal hits and sustained hits at that Helverin over there. Hit twice, reroll that one with his individual reroll, so that's going to be 4 hits. No, sorry. Yeah, that's a lethal and a sustained, yeah?
Yeah, so just put your lethal there. So you got 3 hits to roll.
Yeah. Wounds, the strength, these are strength 9, I believe, aren't they? So,
strength 8, but still going to be
yeah. So it's 2.
Yep, 1 bounce.
D6, 3 damage.
Come down to 9.
You feel no pain?
Yeah, he's not got a pass me, I know what he's like. Alright, pass the watch, he's down to 10.
10 wounds on the Helverin. Lovely. Flamer, that's this lad. 6 hits on him. Beautiful. Toughness 10, strength 5, so 6. 2 armor saves. Take 2 wounds, or do you? You do. So it's got 3 wounds remaining. The Stubber, I've got 6 dice here, might as well do the Stubber right now. Hitting on 4s. So that's a lethal and a sustained. Strength 5, aren't there? So it's just 1. Yep. Do you take it? Yep. So you've got 2 wounds remaining. Can the Gatling gun take 2 wounds off this thing? Let's find out. His crazy big Gatling gun, 18 shots. Hitting on 4s. That wasn't very good. Terrible shooting that. So 5 to wound. But you've got 4 saves at -2.
Yep.
Yeah, so you'd have to roll 6 6s. Can you do it?
No, 5 6s.
Oh, 5 6. Oh, right, yeah, sorry, I didn't realise. Yeah, go on, 5 6s, here it comes. No. Do you explode? No. Just topples over. Another engine kill. That is my shooting phase done with. Next up, Chargers, Stalker and Carnivore, both going for the Castigator. One of them will tank shock. So, the Stalker is in. The Carnivore is in. One of them will... Yeah, they'll both fit, don't you worry about that, mate. Okay, both my War Dogs have charged in. The Carnivore is tank shocking with less CP. 10 dice, 5s and 6s. Uh-oh. Oh, you idiot. 1. 1.
Come on!
So it's got 7 wounds remaining. Start combat off with the Carnivore, attacking with his claw into the Castigator. 6 attacks hitting on 2s. All of them. Wounding on 4s. 3 of them.
So it's AP -3, so I'll be on 6s.
Yep. And they're D6 plus 2 damage each. So that's 8 damage plus 3 damage, so 11 damage in total.
Oh, he had a good go.
He tried, but he's been felled.
6, 7, yeah.
Don't
explode.
Do it
I want to explode.
Oh, he teased us with that dice roll there, Andy. But the Castigator is now toppled by the Carnivore. Oosh! Big rugby tackle. Okay, end of Chaos Knights turn 2. Neither one of us got an extra 4 points for killing more than the other because we both killed 2 each. I did 12 points on my secondaries because of Bring It Down, killing the Big Knight again, and it being a character. And then I got an extra 4 points because I killed something and had 1 objective. So it's going to be... Give me a CP. Turn 3 for the Imperial Knights. Let's get it on. Okay, turn 3 for the Imperial Knights. Crazy. I know. You still got to bring it down and engage in all fronts.
Yep.
So what's happening? You've got 3 knights left.
Yep, so the Morlocks stayed in this table quarter.
Yes.
Albin said this table quarter has moved around slightly to be a bit further than them guys.
Yes, good idea.
And the guy was going up to go after your
To
warlord.
get the glory.
Yeah.
Dun,
So
dun,
he's
dun,
going to
dun,
claw your warlord to
dun,
death.
dun,
I
dun.
think.
Nipple cripple him to death. Shooting phase, yeah?
Yep.
Let's do it. Okay, shooting phase. The Megara's just popped one of the traitor guards in the woods. Now it's got its phase plasma white rifle in a 40-watt range.
Yep, so...
At the are you trying to pop the Carnivore, aren't you? Shooting him in the back as well.
Yeah, so I'll take the reroll to hit on that.
That's a brigand.
Yeah, so 3 of them. So wounded on 5s.
Yeah, using a reroll on that.
Yeah, it's AP -3.
No.
So AP -3 damage 2.
5 up in, 1 save. Stopped it.
Well, gotta go for the big.
Got to do it with a lightning cannon in the buttock.
Right. So 4 missed, but 4 go back in for sustained hits too. So
Nice.
strength 9, so still gonna be a 5 to wound. So 4, no AP, damage 2 a pop.
Okay, so I need to pass them all.
Yeah.
I did not.
Do you explode?
I hope not. I did not.
No.
You just because the lightning cannon just overrated circuits. It just stopped. Just froze up. It's going to use its stubber to try and finish off this one traitor guardsman in the woods with a plasma gun because he's a dark sacrifice if he lives.
Yep. So hit 3 turns.
Oh, some fancy shooting techs. All of them wounded him as well.
No AP on it though.
Yeah, he's in cover and he's got flak armour on. And it didn't help, he's now dead. Got him with a 50 cal.
Yeah. Then the auto cannons indeed spoiler. No sustained hits this time.
Yeah, no fancy.
Oh, but I do get my reroll to hit.
So full house though.
Yeah. 5's a wound.
Nicely done. Can
And then
reroll on one of them as well.
So 3.
That's worked every time for you that so far.
AP -1, damage 3 a pop.
Okay, so 4s. Yes, he took 3 wounds off my despoiler. It's down to 14. Yeah. Rax is going to try and finish off the last of the cultists because I took off the 6 that I forgot that I killed with the despoiler. So there's only like 8 left.
Right, so those missed, but 2 go back in for that.
Reroll for being a knight.
Reroll. No.
2s.
Yep.
We're still going to have some left, aren't I?
Well, that's
6.
Yeah.
6.
1 reroll. 7.
7 is an EAP on that.
No AP, but it does go.
All right, so just 6s then. Yeah, there's 1 left.
1 left.
the champion left for a dark sacrifice, baby. Last up, charge from the is that the Moirax? Megara.
5. Yeah, that's gonna get.
Yeah. So he's in, and then let me guess that last.
Yeah, that's CP. Yeah.
That's CP. Tank shock. I need you to roll as bad as mine was.
Yeah, so 12. I've already done that one, so.
No.
That's nearly.
Yeah, you still you didn't do very well, so I'm down to 12.
Yeah, so I've still got to punch it twice. So.
This is what you come for, though. Big robots thrown down.
Yeah, so.
I've got 1 CP for a reroll, though.
So he's going to go for his strike.
Okay.
So 4 attacks. He hits with the wall.
Nice.
Strength 20.
So freeze.
Yeah.
You got a reroll.
Yeah,
got a reroll. Oh, he's done it.
3. AP -3. Damage 8 a pop, so you got to pass 2 of them to do that.
I need to roll 2 6s.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. Apart from explode. Oh, it teased me, that 6. The spoiler was taken out. Oh. Okay, brilliant turn there for Andy. He got 12 points primary and 10 points secondary because of his killing a big knight and then another little knight on top of that. And you've got 3 kills so far for the primary as well, so it'd be hard for me to beat that. I'd have to kill all of your knights this turn, so it's over to Chaos Knights turn 3. Okay, turn 3 Chaos Knights. I've still got Assassination, I've still got Bring It Down because we're playing fixed. I've got 2 CP though. Right, Executioner is going to shoot the, what's that thing called? Megara. Cultist, she's moved into the woods. She's not battle shocked or anything. She might feed into the Carnivore who's moved up to fight him, or the Brigand.
She won't battle shock, you all the time.
No, that's what I said, didn't I? No. And then Brigand is also going to shoot at the Megara. Stalker moved over to this objective, and Andy's Helverin is going to overwatch.
Yeah, we'll start with the autos. That's solid hit. I'll take a reroll.
Yeah, on an auto cannon, yeah.
Reroll.
Ooh. You roll 5 or 6.
5 wound.
Got it.
AP -1.
Bounced off. And then assume the stubbers do nothing.
Stubbers.
Oh, 2 big hits. You haven't used your wound reroll. Oh, there it is. There it is. Did nothing. Okay, here with that 1 cultist, I've only got 1 dark sacrifice I can do. I was contemplating lethal hits for the Brigand, but I think it's much better to save it for the Carnivore for his claw in combat. D6 plus 2 damage. Do a dark sacrifice, try and get sustained hits for more hits. Then I've got the 1 last command point I'd have left. I could do it on a re-roll of a wound or to a hit roll, probably on a wound roll to be fair, or a damage roll, who knows. But that's what I'm going to go for anyway, so I was going to do the Executioner. I'll tell you what, not the Executioner, start with the Brigand, because the Brigand rolls really, really well. That could activate the Executioner's rule. So we'll start with my Brigand. Andy's got cover from his shot, but I've got +1 AP for being the closest target to me. So start off with the Demon Breath Spear. Both hit. Needing 4s to wound. Both of them fluffed it. Oh,
are you going to use that reroll now though?
What reroll?
Well,
I am not. No, I would never ever use a. No. You've got an invulnerable. Oh, you have an invulnerable save all the time on that thing, don't you? It's got like a special rule. Anyway, Havoc Launcher. I don't know why I'm bothering. 5 shots. I don't know why I'm bothering. 6s. Don't know why I'm bothering.
Yeah,
Gatling gun. The Gatling gun. Ah, that's alright. That's 4 forbs. Takes a wound off it, wow. Yep, it's a wound off it. Brilliant. Next up, my executioner will shoot at the Megara. It's Stubber. Got 4 hits, causing 2 armour saves for it.
Yeah, it's the start phase. So
2 armour saves.
From his autocannons.
No, from a Stubber.
Right. Yep,
So you're saying you've got your feel no pain now?
No, I don't have a feel no pain. I become one at the start of my command phase.
Alright, okay, so you just took another wound then, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, now the auto cannons. Okay. 1, the -1. Yep, 3 damage.
So
So the Megara's got 18 wounds left after that shooting phase round here. Hang on, I've got a pistol. She hit it. She didn't do anything, never mind. Over here,
okay.
Demon Breath Spear at the Helverin. Both hit, both wounded.
You're like right at 12 inches.
Okay,
There's going to be
2 5-ups. Yeah, so you take 2 damage, unless you're saying I was out of range. I was out of range? It's alright.
12 inches, no, that's put you in belt range.
Alright.
Bang on 12.
Alright, so it'll be 6 then.
Yep, so he's down to 4.
Yeah, and his Havoc Launcher, 2 shots. Both hit. Wounds on 5 because he gets +1 to wound. Nothing. So what's that got? 4 wounds over there.
Yeah.
Nice. Next up, charge for the Carnivore. He's in. The Carnivore, he's just going around rugby tackling knights left, right and centre. Tank shock. Go on lad, 3.
Yep, so I'll take 2. So now I've got 8, down to 16.
Got 16 wounds remaining on it, eh?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, so combat phase, this brave cultist, she offers up her soul to the Carnivore. I've got 6 attacks. I'm going to go for sustained hits because I need as much damage as possible. Maybe is that a mistake? Should I go for
Forced
lethals?
to wound, aren't you?
Forced to wound, is that a mistake? Should I just go for lethals and do the reroll on the hit rolls, or what? The one reroll I've got.
Well, I do.
Alright, I'll do that. I'll go for lethals. This better work. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, 6s are lethals. Right, okay. So that's no, all of them hit and one of them was lethal.
Yeah.
Now these wound on 4s. So that's now another 3. Then I'm going to CP one of them. Or am I? Or should I have to go for the damage? No. God, I don't know what to do. What would you do, ladies and gentlemen? That's a 4+. Or just re-roll if I get a 1 on a damage roll. Because you've got to take 4. You've only got 4 5-ups, haven't you? 4 5-ups to tech.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to save it for a damage roll. 4 5-up invulnerable saves. It worked. Okay. First one. Oh no, I can roll them all at the same time, can't I now? They changed it. Yeah, then I'll CP that one and get a 2. Well, that was worth it, wasn't it?
That's 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19 damage, and it's got 16 wounds.
Yep.
Oh, so if
I've
you
got
roll
past 4.
if you roll 4 6s, it's still alive.
Yep.
Oh, what?
That's 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19.
19. You've got to pass 4. Oh, you haven't done it, have you?
That's 2.
Oh, he hasn't done it. It's dead. Does it explode?
No.
It doesn't even explode. Chalk up another night rugby tackled by the Carnivore. It's bagged that turn, so I did well because I killed another knight, a big knight. It was character. I got me 10 points on the secondary, sorry, and I only got 4 points on the primary for this turn. Then Andy scored another 4 points because he killed more this turn, so he's now up to 56, which means he's now in the lead going into turn 4. He's only got 2 models left, and I'm now on objectives. I've got 2 knights on this objective. I've got the Stalker on that objective over there. So turn 4 for the Imperial Knights. Okay, turn 4 for the Imperial Knights. Now, Andy, you started the turn on 4 CP because you are honoured now, yeah?
So I've got an extra 3.
And then you had a dilemma about stratagems and this, that and the other, and you kept talking, and I'll be honest with you, I zoned out.
Yeah.
So would you like to just relay what you just said?
Yeah, well, what I had to do is I had to spend 1 to make sure the Helgrin passed his battle shock, because you remind me that he was battle shock halfway through my thinking.
Yes.
So I've used 2 CP to put shoulder the burden on him, which gives him an extra point of move, toughness, save, and to hit.
Okay.
And then we use my last CP to play the Squire's Duty, because I moved the Moirax back here, so they've both got range onto that knight.
Okay.
Squire's Duty, you target multiple armatures with it and an enemy target. They've all got to shoot that. All my armatures have got to shoot that target. They'll get an extra point of AP, an extra point of damage because I'm on it. So I'm just going to light up that Stalker.
So basically the plan is kill my Stalker.
Yeah, kill your Stalker, take an objective up here.
Roger that. Okay, so the buffed up Armiger. Obviously he's got -1 to hit, but he's got +1 to hit from his funky strat, so take it away.
The Squire's Duty gives him +1 to wounds as well, so hit on 3s.
This is the autos, yeah?
Yeah. Then we'll take his reroll to hit. So if we wound on 4s.
4s with increased strength.
Yeah, and then we'll reroll. Yep, so that's 5.
5 AP.
-2, damage 4 each now.
Okay, so 5s and 6s. Oh, hang on. No, it's dead.
Does he explode?
I hope so. Give me that dice. Give me that 6. Oh, damn. Stalker's down. Hey, that's actually the end of Andy's turn. Let's round it up. Okay, that was a quick turn. Killed the Stalker. Let's move on. You got 8 points on primary and 1 kill. And then you got 2 points for killing a vehicle. So it's over to Chaos Knights, turn 4. Okay, turn 4 for the Chaos Knights. I can't get Assassination anymore because all the characters are dead. I still do bring it down. I've got 2 CP and I've got a plan for them. It involves a Carnivore, funnily enough. My Executioners are sitting on this objective. You can't really see anything because of the 2 obscure pieces of terrain, but I score 4 points off an objective, so there you go. Now, the Carnivore today has chosen violence, so you advanced 6 inches. This detachment has an advance and charge strat, and you play it after you've in the charge phase, which is much better than ones where you have to play in the movement phase. So he moved 20 inches. He's angry, and then my brigand moved up this side to get line of sight onto the Helverin, and Andy's overwatching, of course.
I've just remembered something.
What have you remembered, Andy?
You can only max out a +20 for each of the fixed objectives.
We'll sort it out later.
So yeah, so your score might be a bit lower, mine might be a bit lower.
We'll sort it out.
Right. Yep, so autos. Completely missed. So I'll take a reroll on the auto. Yeah.
Okay. The brigand will be okay.
Yeah, sub hit. Did wound, I think reroll to wound.
He's fine. Okay. I'll address that points thing right now. Okay, basically I'm 2 points behind than where I was at before because I've maxed out both of my secondaries.
Yeah, and I can only score another 2 from secondaries.
And you can only score another 2 points from secondaries. So, shooting phase. A brigand targeting the Helverin. Have a dragon. Oh god, that is so cocked. That's why I don't roll on the table, see. So it's 2 hits by the Demon Breath Spear. Both of them wounded as well. Oh, what you rolled?
I passed 1.
Yeah, okay. D6. 6 damage. 5s and 6s though now.
Yeah. So I've got to get 3 of them.
You've got to get 3 of them. You did not.
Oh,
does it explode?
Just
Go on, I'm going to get a spicy explosion. Oh, it did blow up.
There's no way to.
But it means I can put a blast crate down the smoke plume. We love a good explosion here, don't we? Right. Next up. So, you're advancing, so you can't shoot your Havoc launchers. This is a charge for the Carnivore. 6 inches, that'll probably be enough.
Yeah.
He's
You
in.
need more than 5.
Yeah, obviously I had to pay CP so he could do that. I had to pay CP so he could advance and charge, and then last CP is obviously going on a tank shock. We know the score. The Carnivore has chosen violence. Carnivore, rugby tackle number 3. He's a bit tired now. He's a bit tired. Only 1. He's going to have to do it the old-fashioned way with a claw. Yeah, and you get a black dice and got all the 4 Iron Warrior stuff going on. Right, so hitting on 2s. 5 hits. Wounded on 3s. Oh, terrible. He's tired now. I think I'm -3 these, aren't they?
Well, you won't get through.
Yeah, D6 plus, so it's 6 damage.
Yeah. Well, you can't kill him.
I can't kill him. I had a good go.
Yeah. So he's took 5, so it's going to knock him down to 7.
Okay. 7 wounds remaining on him.
Yeah.
Carnival get you. Oh, he'll get you.
Ah, he strikes back then. So.
Okay, end of Chaos Knight's turn 4. I'm on 56, and he's on 66. So, at the moment he's winning, going into turn, and then going into turn 5, he'll have one objective that he tagged at the beginning of the game with his big knight with the banner of St. Macarius, or whatever it's called. But, points-wise, in turn 5, as long as Andy doesn't roll amazingly well with that Moirax and blows up my Carnivore, and as long as I then kill the Moirax in return,
Carnival doesn't mess it up.
I'll get kill more, then I run to the objectives, I get an objective and I get more objectives, which means I'll win. So I just need all those things to play out. So Andy's last turn, turn 5 with his Moirax. Let's see how he does. So we don't even need to go to do a recap. All that's going to happen is this Moirax is going to point blank my Carnivore in the face with 2 lightning cannons. Ah!
Yeah, so we got his 2 extras.
Yeah,
You'll be hitting on 4s because I'm in combat.
yeah, and you got to re-roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so then 4 more go back in, including those 2.
yeah.
God, I can't remember what's strength.
Just see your roll.
Yeah, I think
I
it'll be
think it's
5s.
strength 8, aren't they?
I think it'll be 5s anyway.
Yeah.
So 3.
3 of them. No AP on that, they all completely bounce off. He has chosen violence. I go first in the combat phase, so 6 attacks from the Carnivore. Tell you what, CP on that 1 hit, full house, wounded on freeze. Oh, that was terrible. It's only 2. Come on, Carnivore, why are you so tired?
AP minus 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
6s? No.
No, so that's going
I
to
was going
be.
to take a reroll.
Are you going to reroll yet? Okay.
No.
Okay, 8, 12, 14 damage. Oh dear. Feel no pain to the 5 up. He's got 7 wounds remaining.
Yeah, he's only got past 8.
He's only got past 8. Oh, he's doing alright.
Oh,
He's done
you
alright.
know what?
Has he actually done it?
He's filled 5. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's alive with 1 wound.
He's alive on a wound. My Carnivore's tired.
Yeah. Wall edge.
He gets to attack back.
Yeah.
Chicken scratch back.
Oh, it's actually 4 attacks. Oh, to be fair, he's very tired now. I didn't get a reroll to it. Yeah, the reroll to wound.
No, even with all the rerolls in the world, he's still. But we're a legend. Right, so it's Chaos Knights, turn 5.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going into my turn 5, Chaos Knights. Andy's got 70 points. Yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Didn't kill anything, that's just points for his primary. So it's over to me. So now I've got to basically take 1 wound off that Moirax and get another objective. So, give me 2 seconds. So here's where we're at, turn 5 currently. The Brigand, he ran up and nicked this objective. He didn't even have to advance, but he's out of range to shoot anyway. But he got the objective. Well done. Executioner, good job. You just stay where you're at. Now, I'm currently on 64 points, and Andy's on 70, which means I need to score 8 points, which means I need to kill a summit, and then just by killing something means in this mission I will kill more, which means I'll win the game by 2 points. If I don't take that 1 wound off the Moirax, I lose by 6 points. So, here we go.
No question.
Andy gets to attack first in combat though, with a mighty Moirax.
Hit on 4s.
Oh yeah. 2 hits.
Yep. Need 6 to win.
We're in trouble.
Take a reroll. No.
I'm sure there's strength 6 knights, you know. So that's a wound.
I'll be fine. Yeah.
It bounced off. Okay, I've got 1 CP again, so what we need is we need 2 yellow, 2 black.
Still got CP as well.
And you've got a CP for a reroll here. Okay, so 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. All of them hit. I wish I had a Dark Sacrifice. Wounding on freeze. Okay, I'm going to CP 1 of them. Damn. Okay, you've got 4 6-up saves. Okay, Okay, it's not looking good.
Right. I am going to take a reroll.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so...
Because I can't reroll.
Okay, so my carnivore has just done 14, 15, 17, 21, 23 wounds to it.
Right, that's 40.
Literally taking it apart. You've only got to make all of them, Andy.
How many
Easy.
wounds did you say?
20 summit. 23, I think.
I know you want 21.
Just roll 21 then.
I'm on 24 now. Oh, you know
what?
It was a hell of a try.
He tried his best. Just please explode. Oh, it just shuts down.
He used all of his
Just the red light just goes off like Terminator, which means I then score 8 points at the end of that, which means I won by 2 points. God, that was close.
In my defence, is it more of an anti-infantry kind of Knight army?
Oh, you should have said the excuses at the beginning. Oh, let me add it all up. Oh, I haven't done my total. So that should actually be 80 points to Andy's Imperial Knights, and then 82 to the Chaos Knights. Made it Chaos Knights victory. Just the skin of our teeth. Let's do a roundup. From there.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I've got a win with my Chaos Knights.
Yeah.
Hey. You know the problem is though, right? Every single time we play with Knights, I want to stop everything that I'm doing and paint my Knights up.
Yeah, well, you should. I did.
You did, yeah, you showed me up there. But I've just got about skin of my teeth, but we need to do our man of the match, or in your case it's...
Yeah, it's the combo of the match, which is the Castigator's bondsman ability on that Hellwood. Because he was punching well above his weight.
He was.
Hits
I normally don't care much for Hellrooms when I'm playing against them, but then...
Yeah, because you never use the rule, that's why.
Yeah.
So you just give him a different rule that works fine.
Yeah, so that was actually really, really good. Sustained hits plus the extra AP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I realised I could combine that with Squire's duty, but my armages were too spread out to start off with.
Yeah. Because in turn one, you were like, oh, you're going to shoot at my abominant with your Hellroom, and I was thinking, and?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, hang on.
Yeah, I know.
He's got lead. This lad's got lead in his gloves.
Yeah, he's got AP too, so that really helps him out.
There's no prizes for guessing who my man of the match was. The carnivore.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the abominant.
No, the carnivore.
He did nothing.
The carnivore that chose violence, just was running around. And then everyone.
I've got to say I was disappointed by just how easily the Crassus Knights died.
I know.
They just didn't pass a single field, no pain.
Have you ever seen that video of that? Like, it's like a little parrot who went and he walks around the house and people stack up cups, and as soon as it sees
yeah, it keeps knocking them over.
yeah, as soon as it sees it, it's like absolutely not. That's what this carnival was like, but for big knights. A big knight standing, absolutely not. Get tackled. And by the time he got to fight the little one, he was tired by that point.
Well, to be fair, your big knights didn't last much longer.
No, they didn't. But the big knights are absolutely awesome. And like I said, you said that your knight's household law is that the planet was wiped out by orcs.
Yeah.
So we're going to have these knights fight my orcs.
Yeah, that'll be a much better fight because mine no AP won't matter.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. You know what would be good? Dread mob.
Oh, yes, you won't bring more vehicles. So my AP will matter.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking more Monster Mash. More, so you can have your knights fight my god.
To be fair, it was the tech war that wiped them out. Led by, and the freebooter character was a boss. So,
Captain Badrook?
Yeah, Captain Badrook.
Ah, well, you know what? I've got Captain Badrook paint. I'll use him as a war boss or something.
Yeah. Did he have rules for himself, though?
No, they got rid of him. Everything got. I said this in the last video. I was sick of everything going to Legends. Everyone's gone. But I could always, if that's the law, like Captain Badrook wiped out your planet, well, I'll just use the Badrook model, but I'll give him like war boss rules or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he's a cool model, and it's a shame to see him go. So there you go. We've planned our next game live. You saw it happen live. So hopefully you'll see us at the Imperial Knights versus Orcs game. But what's next for us though is the Death Guard codex is coming out, innit?
Yeah.
Like I think it's on pre-order, so I've pre-ordered it.
Yeah, at some point the Emperor's Children will be painted.
Yeah, you're working
the
on
wolves will come out soon.
You're working on Emperor's Children. You are a Space Wolf player, so you'll be getting them.
And the Knights codex has been announced.
I'm currently working on stuff for the Death Guard because I want to. My plan is I'm going to do basically a game, film as many games as I can, and show off every detachment that's in the new Death Guard codex. I'll probably bring it up more when I talk about the Death Guard codex, but I feel like that might be a waste of time because it seems quite strong, the codex, so I'll probably film a bunch of games with the new Death Guard codex, and then Gamesworkshop go on what we've done here and they'll nerf everything. So
I mean, I'm going to have to pay my hours termination for my custodes as well.
maybe.
Because I think, as far as I'm aware, your Death Guard's the only army actually beat my custodes so far.
Yeah. Well, what I would like to do is have the Death Guard fight against like as many different as many different types of armies. So like an infantry army, a vehicle heavy army like knights. You know what I mean? An elite army like custodians, and try and show them off against as many different armies as possible as well. So
far, I'm patient.
So pull your finger out, and we'll hopefully see you guys at all these games that are coming up. Peace.